Come now to our main event, and the main event promises to be a good one. One fight, 6 names: Tracy, Harris, Patterson, Manuel, Chavez-Tellez. They'll get it on when we come back. We welcome you back, and we come now to our main event, and this too should be an entertaining affair, and I say we get right to it. We take it to the center of the ring for the announcement of the fighters with Thomas Triber. Thomas?
Ladies and gentlemen, from the Country Club, America presents, and the undisputed, undefeated king of beers, Budweiser, proudly present to you our featured bout, which means it's fight time in Reseda. This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds in the featherweight division, and it is sanctioned by the California State Athletic Commission. Chairman is William Eastman, the vice chairman is Ernest Weiner, and the executive officer is Michael Wells. The commissioners in attendance are Robert Rosenthal and Tirso Del Junco. The matchmaker is Tom Brown, and the 3 judges assigned scoring on a 10-point must system are Chuck Hassett, Dick Young, and Lou Filippo. When the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action will be Marty Dinkin. Introducing to you first, fighting to my left out of the red corner, he's wearing the white trunks with red trim and weighed in at 132 pounds. Coming to us from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, he has a professional record of 21 wins, 6 losses, with 18 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Manuel Chavez-Tellez. And his opponent, fighting directly across from him out of the blue corner. Tonight, he's wearing blue trunks with white trim and weighed in at 131 pounds. Hailing from Poughkeepsie, New York, he has a professional record of 59 wins, 5 losses, 1 draw, with 41 wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former 2-time champion of the world, Tracy Harris Patterson. Once again, your referee in charge, Marty Dinkin, now to give the instructions.
So they touch gloves, and we come now to the Budweiser tail of the tape in our main event. Chavez-Tellez is a couple of inches taller than Tracy Harris Patterson, and Patterson, on the other hand, 6 years the senior of Chavez-Tellez. Not much to choose in the reach, but in experience, it is all Patterson. These are the rules in the state of California. The 10-point must system, the 3 knockdown rule will not be in effect. There will be no standing 8 count. A fighter can be saved with the belt only in the final round. The referee or the doctor will stop it, and we go to the scorecards in the event of a headbutt after the 3rd round.
Tracy Harris Patterson, of course, the adopted son of former world heavyweight champion Floyd Patterson. And Floyd trained him and managed him for quite a while earlier in his career and led him to his first world championship. Unfortunately, after that, after a loss, they became estranged in both their personal and boxing partnership, which is a real shame. It was a wonderful story as Tracy was coming up with the father and son, Floyd and Tracy. And they talk some, not much, according to Tracy at this point, but he no longer has his father in his corner.
Yeah, that relationship had been an on-again, off-again relationship. Tracy Harris Patterson at 32 years of age, and according to most, has not dropped off form at all. And the word on Chavez-Tellez is he's a guy who will get knocked down on occasion, but bounces back. He's not one of those guys who, if he goes down, is out of it.
And he is a big puncher. You can see here he's lacking defense as he comes in. He does not look like he has much defense at all, in fact. Everything is getting through that Patterson is throwing. And Chavez-Tellez does not have a big chin, but he's got those bombs of his own that he can throw.
But Patterson getting him going backwards, and it's always hard for a fighter to fight off his heels. Good right hand there by Tracy Harris Patterson.
Breaks the balances. Weather.
Tracy is a 2-time world champion. He holds titles at the 122, and 130-pound level. Don't know what happened to 126 between those, but he skipped that entirely. Beat Thierry Jacob a few years ago to win the 122-pound title. Then Ed Hobson, he just destroyed Hobson in 2 rounds to win the 130-pound crown, only to lose it to Arturo Gatti on a disputed decision.
And there are some attractive fights out there for Tracy Harris Patterson, too, should he get by Tellez tonight.
Oh, boy, are there ever. I'm sure he wouldn't mind fighting Gatti again, but even if that wasn't the case, Genaro Hernandez at 130 pounds certainly would be interesting. A guy we all watched last night, Nassim Hamed, would be an attractive opponent for any of these guys, I think, in the 122, 126, 130-pound level. I think you're going to make some money if you fight Hamed.
Yeah, he's becoming a marquee fighter and showed a bit of a vulnerability last night, too. Coming to the end of the first round, and an effective first round for Tracy Harris Patterson. Come to the second round, Tracy Harris Patterson in the blue trunks and Manuel Chavez-Tellez in the white. Fighting north of the border for the first time. He's the state champion in Jalisco.
Patterson is coming off a 10-round decision win over Rudy Zavala in September. We saw him here in Fight Time on Fox with that spectacular third-round KO that he had of Ricardo Vasquez in Syracuse. Now, he did get that return match with Arturo Gatti, and he was beaten much more convincingly in the second fight than he was in the first, but he did have a big chance in the first round of that fight. He floored Gatti with a tremendous body punch, which Rudy Battle, the referee, incorrectly called a low blow, and deprived Patterson of a chance at that point to win on a first-round knockout because he actually allowed Gatti extra time to gather himself together when he was on the verge, I think, at that point of being knocked out.
Then hand off his head.
And then on the other side of that, just to compound it, in the 9th round, the knockdown went the other way, and it was called a knockdown, and or was not called a knockdown, I should say, and there was some question about that too.
And that was a tough night for Rudy Battle, the referee. Well, I guess refs can have off nights too.
Good quick right hand from Tracy Harris Patterson.
Break.
Left hand from Chavez-Tellez, although it's a pushing left hand.
He has been very busy, Chavez-Tellez, in 1997. This is actually
down and he won't hit you low.
his 7th fight. He's won 4 of them. Let's go. 4 of the previous 6.
There's a good right hand again from Patterson, and Tellez is there for that right hand. You can see he's got a little bit of a lazy left hand. And there it is again. He sticks the jab out, leaves it there.
Break.
And Patterson has very good power and the quickness to make you pay for mistakes if you do them.
That was caught on the gloves.
Patterson, it looks like, is trying to overpower Chavez-Tellez in this fight, utilizing his strength, trying to throw him around inside.
Chavez-Tellez looking to crank that right hand. Looks like he has more power in the right hand. His style was described as a you or me style. One of us is going.
Okay, break. We're tied up.
Into the second round, and Chavez-Tellez really unable to get started. We're taking you into his corner right now, and our interpreter, Ray Torres, will tell us what's being said.
Hey, I am up inside if you want to.
And now, in the corner of Tracy Harris Patterson.
Move your head all the time. Move your head all the time. That's what your eyes
What
open
you're
for
doing
you.
is grabbing his head down, you make his punch go there. I'll stay on top of it. Let me rub it in my
Also watch him charging him with the head.
Mario watching. Here. Give me that grease.
You got it.
Okay, my boy, you're fighting a good fight. Hit him a good hook. Come back to the right hand. Come back to the right hand. Hit him a double right hand.
Patterson has been controlling the action in the first couple of rounds. They're throwing the left hook over the top, and then once again forcing Chavez-Tellez to pay for his mistake. He left that left hand out there, and he crossed that right hand right over it.
So we await the start of the third round, and Tracy Harris Patterson has pretty much controlled the first two. Not for want of effort on the part of Chavez-Tellez.
Tracy was born in Alabama and lives now in Highland, New York.
Again, Chavez-Tellez is just there for the right hand of Patterson.
Look at Patterson, and he's had a very fine career. He's had 65 fights in his career so far. He's won 59 of them, lost only 5 with a draw, and he has not really been hurt by his lack of height. I mean, he's only 5'5". Believe it or not, he would tower over Naseem Hamed. It's true. He's a couple of inches taller than Hamed. Hamed is a 5'3", 126 pounder.
Break. Break, don't punch. This is about.
Chavez-Tellez is active, but not really able to do a lot of business against Tracy Harris Patterson so far.
You're tied up in there. Let go. Leave it at him.
Now, Patterson really counter-punching very well here off of the left jab. He's timing the jabs of Chavez-Tellez.
Straight left hand from Tracy Harris Patterson. But that right hand is there for him just about any time.
Don't punch, your hands are free.
Patterson has fought the very best from 122 to 130. After he won his first title from Thierry Jacob, he defended it. Among his defenses, he defended it 7 times, and among his successful defenses, twice going up against Daniel Zaragoza, once against Jesse Benavides. Household names in the boxing world in those weight divisions.
Very effective round here for Tracy Harris Patterson.
No, you also. Don't come up with that.
Pretty much able to do what he chooses to do, and key to this fight, I think, is going to be the counter right hand for Tracy Harris Patterson.
Stop boxing. Break.
So we come to the end of the third round, and pretty much more of same for Patterson.
At the end of round 3, Patterson really came through with some very strong punches and was dominating the action as the round came to an end. He began to land left hooks, began to land some big punches inside. You saw that right hand, and this time Chavez-Tellez was really giving ground, and I thought he hurt him right before the end of the round with that corking left hook.
Conversely, Chavez-Tellez has been able to do any serious damage on Patterson at all, and Patterson has just dictated this fight virtually from the opening bell. Once again, Chavez-Tellez, when he throws that left hand, especially when he throws a straight left hand, just leaves it out there and allows himself to be up for the right hand.
He kind of pushes his right hand forward. He brings his right foot around and squares up to Patterson, pushes his right hand forward amateurishly. It looks to me as though his left hand is the one that carries the power in it. See how he pushes that right? It just has nothing there.
Chavez-Tellez has really not had a solid punch in this fight.
Time. Tiempo. Time. Pick it up. Uno más, uno punto. Okay. Box.
I don't believe that punto is Spanish for point. But Marty faking it pretty good in there. Marty Dinkin, the referee, very good. He was the referee in the Rocky Balboa Ivan Drago fight also.
Marty effectively got his point across.
Yes,
the pointo across.
A crosso.
Patterson is just appears too good for Chavez-Tellez here. He's outclassing him. He's obviously superior in just about every aspect of the game. The only thing I think that could happen here is if Patterson just ran into one big shot that Tellez throws a Sunday shot out there and happens to land. He's known as a guy with big-time power in that left hand. Unless he can land one of those Sunday punches, he's probably going to go down.
Hadn't been close to it yet. Tracy Harris Patterson starting to edge in a little bit closer as we come to the end of the fourth round. Going to take you into the corner of Chavez-Tellez and see what sort of pools of wisdom.
Give me some water. Let's get him water. All right, hold on now. You got to sick him, sick him, sick him. That's the only way you're going to do it.
No hay problema.
Okay.
Límpiame los ojos.
So Chavez-Tellez is going to have to find something that has not yet been there. Let's take a look at the punch which caused Marty Dinkin to give a warning of a punto being taken away.
There it was, just a little bit south of the border. The left hook landed by Chavez-Tellez.
Tellez comes out and picks the pace up, but still doesn't get there with any punches.
Well, they told him stick him, stick him, stick him, but that's not really what he's doing. He's rushing him here at the start of this round. I think he's caught Patterson a little unawares at the start of the round, though. Tried a well-placed shoulder there. Patterson's seen all the tricks in his career.
I mentioned that to Marty Dinkin along the way. Well, one thing Chavez-Tellez cannot do, and this is a given, is get careless, and he has, quite frankly, in this round.
He's trying to just get right on top of Patterson and smother Patterson. But the thing is Tracy knows how to throw very short, compact punches. He's got short, compact arms. I mean, and he has learned how to properly throw punches in his career. He throws textbook shots.
And he really started to get into range in that last round, too. He never really got there with very much, but he started to edge into his punching range, which is right about where he is now. There was a good counter right hand, right on the button.
Patterson, I think, could throw a few more body shots in this fight as Tellez edges in on top of him. He throws a nice left hook to the body.
What's your head? What's your head?
Good left hand by Tracy Harris Patterson.
Great. The balance is brother.
Left hand in there by Chavez-Tellez, but Tracy Harris Patterson responded with a left to the body. And there's a right hand and a left by Patterson and a left behind that.
Yeah, because Patterson is sharpshooting him, Barry. That's what he's doing. He's utilizing pinpoint punching. Chavez-Tellez is much more active in this round. He's fought a better round insofar as his own offense is concerned. He's gotten home with some shots. But Patterson is just trying to sharpshoot him on the way in. Chavez very active in this round.
But not getting there with a lot. There again was the counter right hand from Patterson. And Tellez complaining about a headbutt. That right hand grazed off the glove of Tracy Harris-Patterson. Well, Chavez-Tellez at least looked for the big shot in this round, but it was not to be.
Hold it! I know, yes, good to know.
Round number 6, and Tracy Harris-Patterson pitching a shutout so far. I think it's probably fair to say that.
Well, I gave that last round to his opponent. Based on aggressiveness, I thought Patterson did land the better punches in that middle minute, but not enough of them.
Patterson picking the tempo up here a little bit.
You know, there's a welt developing under the left eye of Tracy Patterson that is suddenly blowing up very quickly and quite dramatically, and it's closing his left eye.
Yeah, it was there in the last round, too.
1 point.
And they're taking a point away from Chavez-Tellez for a low blow.
1 point low. Más importante, arriba la pelea, okay? Let's go. Box.
We're going to have to keep an eye on that left eye of Patterson. Boy, that has just exploded on him real fast.
The swelling is underneath the eye.
Right. It's closing it from underneath, pushing up.
Chavez-Tellez is starting to get there a little bit with that right hand. Chavez-Tellez scoring with the right hand a little bit more in this round, and whether or not that has anything to do with the eye of Tracy Harris-Patterson that is quickly closing remains to be seen. They'll get an end swell on it immediately, but they're going to have a lot of work to do because that eye's getting pretty nasty.
Break! Step back, Tracy.
Chavez-Tellez, though, I think obviously excited about seeing that pop up on the face of his opponent. He picked up his activity level dramatically in the last round, and now seeing Patterson actually suffering some material damage here in his face, I think has excited the Mexican fighter.
Tracy Harris-Patterson comes back.
And Tracy may try now to really sit down on his punches and get the thing over with.
Conversely, Chavez-Tellez, having got a point taken away, needs to win this round just to get a split, basically.
Patterson beginning to get there with jabs, and that's going to just spell doom for the longer arm Chavez-Tellez, because he's using it as a rangefinder.
Yeah, and really measuring Chavez-Tellez now, and he went downstairs for one of the first times in the fight a moment ago, too.
Right hand is finding a home now for Patterson.
Break! Come on, Tracy.
Yeah, you have the idea that Tracy Harris-Patterson is saying enough of this. There's the right hand lead at the bell.
Chavez-Tellez does not look like he can stop that right hand.
Has not the entire fight.
I want you to take a look at both of them.
Now you're going, Tracy.
And now they want the doctor to look at both fighters.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
All right. Good word. All right. Now go over and look at the eye of Tracy Harris-Patterson. They have some work to do here on this eye. They're going to end swell on it, but that usually takes
double right hand.
a couple of rounds.
Stand him up with a right hand, throw another one in the hook. Yeah. All right? Then go to the body. Get rid of this guy. Grease.
Marty Denkin, the referee, deducted 1 point from the total of Chavez-Tellez for a low blow in that round. Let's take a look at it now and see just how low the punch was. Oh, clearly low. No question about it. Good call by Marty Denkin, the referee. After that, Patterson just went to work with his right hand. It was just operating like a piston out there when he was throwing it straight, right from the shoulder. Well thrown punch. Textbook right hands by Tracy Harris Patterson.
Why did he stop? Around to call a doctor up in the whole minute.
And Marty Denkin in the corner having some sort of a discussion about timeouts or something with Tracy Harris Patterson, and we're set to go to round number 7.
Well, here in California, they will stop the clock. They will actually call timeout while the doctor is in the ring examining the wounds of the fighters, and that allows the cornermen, once they call time back in, to get a full 60 seconds. It's much more fair to the fighters to do that and to the corner people so that they don't lose time while the doctor is examining a wound. I think Patterson can end this fight with the right hand.
I think he hurt him with that last right hand. In fact, I think Chavez-Tellez is hurt right now.
Yeah, his legs are becoming a little bit wobbly.
And the jab snaps the head back. And a right hand, a left behind it, another left hand, and Chavez-Tellez is about to go. Remember, there's no standing 8 count. And another left hand from Patterson. It will not take much more, I don't believe.
Chavez-Tellez has hung in there bravely because he's tasted the power of Tracy Patterson.
Good left hand, here's a right hand, and now that drives Tellez into the ropes. An uppercut, a right hand, and Tellez grabs.
Hold it, hold it.
Again, a combination from Tracy Harris Patterson, and a left hand again up the side of the head, and a straight right hand, and that hurts him once again. And a left hand, and that drives Tellez into the ropes.
Tellez not answering back. And Marty Denkin has got his focus totally on Chavez-Tellez. Looking him right in the eye.
He doesn't have much left in the legs department.
I'm astonished that Manuel has stayed on his feet.
Break, separate.
Still throwing punches, too.
Yeah, and he is as advertised, the guy with a you and me attitude. I'll throw mine, you throw yours, and we'll see who's standing when it's all over.
So far, both of them remain upright, but it is Chavez-Tellez who is taking the beating here. 3 jabs and a right hand, and it drives Tellez into the ropes again. And there's a big right hand, and another, and he goes down at the bell. Now, he can only be saved for the bell in the final round, so he's going to have to make it to his feet here.
5, 6, 7, 8.
And he does make it up. And now his corner will have some work to do.
Round's over. Don't come in. No, the field there. The fight ain't over. Sit down. Fight ain't over.
Continuous right hands there.
Work on. Come on in.
At the end of the round, they're very slow getting to Chavez-Tellez. I don't think they quite know what the situation is in the corner.
Okay, you need to throw more punches in the bottom, and the right hand, straight right hand on the top. He's getting to you because you're keeping your hands too low.
Too many more shots.
They're going to stop the fight if you don't fight back. You got to throw punches.
Look at the right hand. Series of rights by Tracy Harris Patterson.
You need to do something.
As we told you, the right hand could win the fight for him, and here you see he just can't miss with the right hand. 3 in a row, and finally that last one put him down.
Round number 8, and Tracy Harris Patterson now in a lopsided battle. And and the only remaining question is, will Tellez survive the 10 rounds? Straight right hand again.
Patterson, it seems, doesn't even feel that he needs to set up his right with his jab, Barry, that he can throw it out there just as a right lead, right cross, or throw it off a hook, whatever, and it's going to get there.
Pretty good jab just played here by Tracy Harris Patterson, and the right hand from Tellez. Tellez, though, way off balance with his punches now.
Well, if you go by Kennedy McKinney and Tracy Harris Patterson, it's great to be young and 32. Like to see that age category creep up just a little more, Bill.
Ain't gonna get to you.
I shouldn't be too quick to say that. There are some guys around, aren't there?
Once again, it is Chavez-Tellez throwing punches. They're not as effective as they were earlier in the fight, but he's in there pitching.
Break. Get out. Get out.
Force it again now. Force it again. Come on, force it again. Force it again.
Again, a right hand right on the button, and that's about it. Down he goes. And you can see that one coming. He was out before he hit the ground. So once again, Tracy Harris Patterson just bides his time and hit him with a solid right hand.
Come over to me, Tracy.
All right, once again, right hands finished him off. Real pro, Tracy Harris Patterson. Just a solid professional. Just wait. Look at that right hand. There you see. Another corker right at the end of it. What is that scorching right hand right there, which puts the final finishing touches on this fight.
So Tracy Harris Patterson with every reason to look ahead to a very profitable fight for yet another championship. We're coming back. Let's get the official word now. We go to the center of the ring and Thomas Triber.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the official time, 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the 8th round. Referee in charge, Marty Dinkins, stops the bout with your winner by way of knockout, Tracy Harris Patterson.
So there you have it. Tracy Harris Patterson picks up his 60th victory. And we go to Rich Murata with Tracy Harris Patterson. Rich?
Well, Tracy, right hand apparently the key for you tonight in that fight. It got home all night for you.
Yeah, before I say anything, I'd like to give God the glory for the day. And without him, I wouldn't be out here tonight. Yeah, the right hand has been a good punch for me over my career. But we like to do more than that. We like to put something behind the right hand, like a left hook every now and then. But it seemed like I reluctant to do that a little bit tonight. But we'll go back to the gym and get to the drawing board.
All right, let's take a look at the knockout, Tracy. Have you describe what happened for us?
Well, right here, I'm just looking, I'm picking my shots because I knew he was hurt at the end of that round prior. So I was just looking to set him up for a good punch, and the right hand find the mark, and we got out of there with the victory.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, with you and Kennedy McKinney this weekend, it's a great weekend for 32-year-olds, for sure. We'll look for you in the future and hopefully a world title fight for you in 98.
One other thing, I want to make a challenge to all the champions out there, Gennaro Hernandez, or whoever else is holding the belt. I'm ready. Give me an opportunity.
All right, thanks a lot, Tracy. Congratulations on the victory. Let's go back to ringside and Barry. All right.